guys want to draw today? How about we draw one of my favorite characters of all time, that little yellow bear, Winnie the Pooh. What do you think? Let's give it a shot. Okay, I think the first thing I'm going to do is just start with a circle. You notice I'm not pressing hard at all. I'm keeping it nice and light, and I'm moving with my whole arm, and I'm staying zoomed out. I'm not worried about being perfect, just trying to get a good shape down. Okay, let's have him looking to the side. That's called a 3/4 view. So I'm drawing this line here down the middle. It helps me see where everything's going. First thing I'm going to do is start with the top of his head. See where he has that dip there? He's a bear of very little brain, they say. He's got a little dip in his head there. And then the cheek. Now look what I'm noticing. I didn't make the circle big enough, but that's okay. And go back and fix it and change it as I go. That's why you always start nice, light and loose, I like to call it. Light and loose. Now let's figure out where his eyes go. So I start with that line there. That gives me an idea where the eyes should land. Put the first eye in, then the second. Again, staying light. I can come and change it later if I want. I keep zooming out to see where everything goes. Now let's add the snout. Kind of sticks out a little bit. Bring up the smile. And then you want to see where the snout ends. There we go. Match it on both sides. Let's keep going. Alright, I'm noticing I need to change and refine some of these shapes. And as I go, I can make the lines a little bit darker and a little bit darker and stay zoomed out. Don't get too close. Now, oops, I forgot. I need the eyebrows. I'll add it, but here's a trick I want to show you. You start with the eye, then draw like an imaginary oval around it, and that's where the eyebrow sits. And it helps it look like it's nice and connected to the eye. See how I did that? Nice and light, and then just add the eyebrow on top. It's a little trick. Okay, oh, I've got his nose. It's an upside down triangle with nice soft edges on it. There we go. Now, as you see when I start to feel like I got it right, I press a little bit harder and a little bit harder, and just each time add a little bit more. Okay, let's open up his mouth. Makes him look alive and nice and happy. Alright, I think it's looking good. I'm going to come in and darken up some of these details. Oh, I got to make that side of his face a little bit more sticking out, I think. That's the best thing about staying light and loose, is that you can change it later. Don't worry about it being perfect, remember? Okay, the top of his snout. Now look, as I go over and over, you see how it's starting to get darker? And he's starting to come to life. Nope, let's see. I think, oh wait, yes, I think I need to add his ears. But let's figure out where they go. See that line I'm drawing there? That helps me line it up to his eyes and his eyebrows. And the ears are kind of the shape of a kernel of corn. I always say, if you can name it, you can draw it. So I like to name things. That looks like a piece of corn to me, and I'll put the other one over here. There we go. Now I'm going to start to darken in there. The eye goes to wherever you add the darkest parts of your drawing. So that's what I like to do last. Now, let's do his collar. See that shape there, that curve? They call that an S curve because it looks like an S lying down. S curves are nice and pretty to add to your drawings. And that's his collar. Let's bring it out from behind his head. The other side from behind too. Alright, pretty good. Let's keep going. Notice I'm pulling the lines towards my body like that, not pushing it away. That makes it easier to control. And I keep zooming out and checking and double checking my work. Now I'm getting darker and darker as I go. Add some to the top of his head, make it a little bit darker. I think it's coming along. What do you think? Eyebrows a little bit darker, checking all the important parts that people look at, like the eyes, the eyebrows, and the smile, the nose. Double checking everything. Let's put a little tongue in his mouth and darken in that inside of his mouth just a little bit. Little lip line there. You notice I'm going slower now? Because I'm adding a little bit more details. And I'm going over and pressing a little bit harder on the lines I feel pretty good about. Saving that towards the end. Now, it's looking good. Wait, I think we're missing something. His little buddy. His little bee that makes all the honey that he eats. What do you think? He's saying, where's my honey? Doink, 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 doink. There he is. Winnie the Pooh. All right, have fun, guys.